Hello, good morning, good wet wang Wednesday. It's a bit wet today, isn't it? It's been a bit drizzly the last couple of days, but not cold. It's just find it difficult. What do you wear? I don't know, just something to cover your head, I suppose. Anywho, I hope you've all had good firework evenings, but I'm glad it's passed for all measures. Noise, I think I'm getting old, and I do jump a lot at most things, so that I'm glad that's over. And also dogs and cats and other pets. It's horrible. I'd love fireworks, but can we just have them without noise? Just thought. I know people are all sort of campaigning and protesting, and I don't think protesting, because we're not allowed to do that. But we're, just campaigning to perhaps bring alternatives. But I am glad it's over, and now we move on to the the word I don't have a tab for. I don't have a tab for the Jesus Christ's birthday. I don't have a tab. I've got elderly parents, I've got a dog, I've got a family, I work 40 to 45 hour week. There's house stuff, the stuff that just happens and everyone's amazed how it just happens. And then all that stuff, kids at school, just lots of things. And then the tab of can't say it. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe that we should embrace everything that's good and enjoyable in life, because at the minute, life isn't that much fun, is it, in the world? Everyone's just sort of jarring against each other, politically, financially. There's a lot about the government, which I'm not going to get into. I did touch a little bit, though, on the blog on Friday. Please do go and have a look, because there's lots of information up there, and it's really good this month. I mean, just the head's, huge, but good from the point of view of the content of lots of stuff in there, and a little political question I've asked at the bottom. Don't shout at me. Don't get. I'm not interested. I'm just a little question at the bottom that you can just mull over your head about just making changes. As we've seen Garforth change quite a lot since I've been doing this job for nearly 12 years. We've seen the demographic change. Yes. We've seen businesses change. We've seen things just develop and change and move, and houses built, and the roads get busier. That's a jar. But there's lots of things that have changed, and I'm just asking that question as to whether, things need to change. Anywho, my lovely visit, which I put up on Monday, the lovely visit at Huddle, I was lucky enough to go into the glass doors where everyone's been going like this, through the glass jar, and then because of the reflection from the other side of the street where the sun sort of comes up or is in the afternoon, and then people look through and don't actually see the staff the other side looking at them. Hi. Which is quite funny, because go with the nosy of Garforth. I always tell that to every business. Go with the nosy, because Garforth is that. I need to know. I need to know the details. I need to know so I can tell people something, anything. Just that I know. So go with that. It's always a good thing. But it is such a great space. And since then, windows have been put in and they've moved walls. I think Amanda said, Amanda and David, I did put Mark originally, but the Menno brain was just going straight to the Cobblers, which is where I went afterwards. So it is Amanda and David, and not Amanda and Mark, which I originally put in the post before I changed it. I've worked so hard to get it how it is. It's brilliant. Amanda did say, I think there's about 45, 50 covers. So there's going to be plenty to see downstairs and upstairs. The prep area looks brilliant. They are going to be able to offer a lot more than Cielo did food-wise, just because they've got a bigger and better prep area. That was the only reason that Cielo couldn't offer like a full menu or anything else, because they're just down to kitchen area and space. But they have got a separate section, so cool things coming from them. Just go and support them. They were due to open in May. They didn't, so please just go. They're going to put on I don't have that thing where I go, oh, it's going to be busy on Saturday, I'll wait for a week. Just go. If it's busy, walk away. If it's not, go in, grab a chair. There's stuff upstairs as well. Some comfy chairs, comfy couches. It's a really good vibe. I think it's going to be a real good hotspot for Garfonians and people outside. I think It's just been desperately needed, another independent cafe back where a cafe belongs, which is on a high street, and it brings so much. And what Amanda and David want to do is just bring that community back, because I feel since Cielo closed, it's definitely, that's the bit that's missing, as well as good coffee, obviously. Well, they are going to offer options, so they're going to have like a house blend, and then they're going to offer Cielo coffee is going to be in there, which is brilliant, and then they're going to offer, I think once a month, Amanda said they're going to do a special for the serious coffee drinkers like me. You know, a coffee just, it's all about the coffee, and it's all about the taste of what it does. But some people just want a coffee and a bun, or a coffee and a cake, but I just want to sit there. My favourite place to be is in a coffee shop, just on my own, just doing some work or whatever, or catching up on stuff and drinking. Every sip matters, and that's where I'm at. So please do go, because like I said, they were due to open in May and they didn't, so now just go and support that. I read that the Fly line closed last week and they're getting a £315,000 makeover. What is coming is the carvery's still going to be there, I think. Different food options, a new bar area that they've opened, and TV with sports. Meh. And I go like that, meh. It's going to be great for that side of Garforth. That's probably the nearest pub that, apart from the Podger, that they could walk to maybe and get go and see some sports that are on. As long as they do it all, as long as they cover all sports, that's great. But it's just another, I just want something different. I want a bar where I can go with my friends in the afternoon and just chill with a glass of wine, which I can do in Jigger and Jar. That's brilliant. But I just want a bar without noise, and the only noise that I get is from the group that we just hang around with. But another bar like that would be great. That because Jig and Jar, I love, the service is brilliant, the couches are great, everything's comfy. You could stay there all afternoon if you just didn't drink cocktails, because you can't do that financially. It doesn't you get, yeah, unless it's a big birthday party thing, you then different. But yeah, that would be great. Good luck to them, whatever they're going to do. I've never been to the Fly line. It's only because it's not my cup of tea. A carvery, nah, not for me. So I just hope that their menu might be better, and it just has a little shake up for people that could go. And again, you know, it's good that money's being invested into Garforth in another area, so great to hear. Vesuvius, I hear lots of times that their pizza's the best in Garforth. Go, eat, tell me what you think. I can't eat pizza, which is really frustrating. It's a whole wheat thing. I know I'm not going to eat gluten-free. Don't like it. Tried it. Pants. Station House Xmas menu is now up as well, so get booked into that. The Grange, the lovely Sally at Grange Chocolate is popping up everywhere with her chocolates. Markets being at the Gascoigne on the Christmas lights switch on, and then at the Springs coming up in November. We will share everything she does. She's popping up everywhere, and her website is there for you to order chocolates. It won't be long before, if not already done, Michelle's Christmas menu is up. Willow Park Farm, their Christmas orders, you can go now and put your order in. Lots of stuff going on, including the coat appeal with Leeds, asking for, they've got loads of coats, which is great, and you can drop them in the leisure centre, but they're really after men's coats. I think they're a bit down on that. They've got a big space to fill, so go through your wardrobe if you're a bloke, or your wife will do it, or your partner will do it, or kids, male's kids coat, there's just short on that. So if you can, generally most blokes have one or two coats. I have the one or two, and I do sort through some of them, but if you've got any there, that would be great. Please do go and have a look at Plate to Plate. I've been using them for 3 weeks now. I'm really shocked at what goes in that bucket. 2/3 are full quite easily. I now know it's not going to landfill. You have a free month trial to see, and it will open your eyes, and then it's 14 quid thereafter. Next week I'm recording with Flower House to celebrate their 30th anniversary on the High Street and what they've got coming up on the 6th of December. So I'll record on Tuesday, put it out on Wednesday, just a 10-minute one, this one, and you can enjoy that. We've had a high street business on the High Street for 30 years, man. Fabulous. Enjoy your wet Wednesday. See you next week. Bye-bye.